You are you and I'm not me, and where we are is where we be. If it's night or day, the time is now. To get involved, I'll show you how. I'll run the show, you'll do your part. We'll have a blast by making art. Come join the gang, no need to fear. Just bring along your imaginosphere.
I am not me. I am art. And I am your host for Art Right Now. I'm welcoming you to episode 17 thereof. It's the most creatacular art extravaganza in livetainment, and you're about to experience and create some uncut, unadulterated, unbecoming at times art. But before we get to that, as there are probably people tuning in from all around the world, we should take a moment to unite as a singular collective. We like to start things with a toast, a simple shared action in order to link our creative energies and get us all on the same art page of the art book. So please charge your beverages for today's toast, courtesy of Instagram acolyte, a guy on the train with no answers. To the band Hanson. There are many that would dismiss Hanson as fluffy pop nonsense makers who only got famous for one song, Mbop, that was pure musical gibberish, and who all benefited from flagrant nepotism. Oh, your surname's Hanson, is it? Well done, you're in the band. But let's take a look at Mbop, shall we? Let's take a look at its lyrics. You have so many relationships in this life, only one or two will last. You go through all the pain and strife, then you turn your back and they are gone so fast. So hold on to the ones who really care. In the end, they'll be the only ones there. When you get old and start losing your hair, can you tell me who will still care? Yeah, that's Mbop. That's an interrogation on finding the genuine relationships in your life and holding on to them, on the very real understanding that many of them will simply fall away without you realizing. That is pain. That is truth. That is art. That is Hanson. To Hanson. Double dip for that first one, please. Wonderful stuff. How exciting to see you all here. Hello, now buddies. Hello, bro lad guy. Crossing the streams, crossing over from Ready Game Inspire on Wednesdays. Thank you. Lovely to see you. TB Douglas, hello to you. SJ Beck 72, wonderful to see you as ever. We have a packed show to get through today, guys. A very packed show indeed, and it's going to have a huge amount of art just whipping at you, whipping right at your face. So you need to prepare yourself, guys, both physically, emotionally, and spiritually, because you can't just switch off, guys. You can't just switch off and let it all wash through you like a duvet or a breeze. You need to be paying attention, because you need, of course, to name the episode. That's right, guys. If we stumble upon a word or phrase over the course of the show that you feel drawn to as a possible title for this episode of Art Right Now, get it in the chat with the word ep name before it. E.g., what was it last time? Gosh, this is showing a terrible lack of preparedness. Oh, of course. How could I forget? It is your friend and mine. I like small features. Really went over well. I wasn't necessarily anticipating it. I think there was one or two others that I thought, well, they're safer bets. But this is just goes to show the power of democracy. Sometimes people do stuff that makes you think, really? But you did it, and that's up to you, and that's your call, and I'm proud of you all for making it. I like small features. So if we come across some kind of word, some kind of phrase, try and make it smallish. that really speaks to you, really gets in your heart, then pop it in the chat. Ep name, whatever it might be, whate'er it might be, if I may. I do just want to take a quick moment to say a well done and a thank you to the England football team. A well done because they managed to make it through to the quarterfinals of the European Championships earlier today. Only a couple of hours ago it finished. A big well done for that, and a big thank you, because if they hadn't, I would have been in a foul mood, and I'm sure a number of you would have been as well. I'm not a huge football fan, personally speaking, but it's wonderful to get involved with these zeitgeisty events, isn't it? To throw yourself in and attach your emotions to people you don't know, playing a game you don't play, alongside the rest of your country. Lovely stuff, Maple Panda. Wonderful emote work. Yes, yes, yes. And hello and welcome. And hello and welcome to Monkey Pixie Funk as well. Just about made it through, says TB. Absolutely. By the absolute skin of their stereotypically poor teeth. Being over here, I do sometimes feel a lack of deep-seated connection to my homeland. So it is wonderful, I think, to connect by indulging in one of England's proudest traditions, getting your emotions absolutely stomped on by the Three Lions. And a special well done you, if I may. I didn't have time to prepare a segment for it, but a special well done you to Gareth Southgate as well, the manager of England, because I suspect he and I are quite alike. Yes, of course he would love to win, but at his heart, even more than that, each of his decisions are based around what will make the game more dramatic. Play poorly, lose a goal early. Sure, play through 70 minutes of absolute agony. Oh, you're grabbing your heart. Then score one goal to send the game to extra time. Elation. Score again at the beginning of extra time. Even more elation. And then rather than push forward with the obviously superior team that he has and gain a 2-goal cushion and just a little comfort, instead sit right back and invite Slovakia to get as many chances as they can, just to ensure every English heart is inside its corresponding English mouth. It is a masterstroke. He's just a drama queen, guys, and I'm absolutely here for it. My blood pressure doesn't love it, I will say, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be delivering loose stools for the rest of the day, but that's the price you pay for drama, guys. Well done, Gareth. Well done, Gareth. Maple Panda. Gareth literally had his farewell speech written by 93 minutes, I think. I think there was certainly a case of maybe some fun tweets that a lot of people thought, oh, I've thought of my great wording for this tweet about how England are going to lose and how it was one of their greatest. And then Jude Bellingham. Hey, Jude, why don't you score a goal? Wonderful stuff. A Viking bro lad guy. Thank you so much. Lovely emote work there. I am still a person with unemployment, guys. I have to state that, which means I do still need to earn some money. Okay. Oh, Monkey Pixie Funk. Big fan of the old soccer ball, and it was a humdinger of a match. A humdinger indeed. Let's go to the fine people at B Squared. Is that an orange? Is that orange slices? Lovely stuff. Really enjoyed that. Let's go for B Squared. Let's earn a little bit of money by reading out some copy sent to me by the fine people at B Squared events. Here we go. If you're an introvert who feels pressure from without and within to spend a little more time outside and with people, come to Prospect Park in Brooklyn, just south of the picnic house, and try your new favorite hobby, kite flying. You can talk about construction, design, and technique if you like, but if at any point you feel that hot and scratchy sensation you sometimes get from interacting with other people for far too long, you can just start to fly a kite and everyone will instinctively back off and give you at least 10 feet of silent space in every direction. Once a kite is in the air, you can just stand there, looking up at it, dancing in the wind, and that totally counts as socializing. You can find a brand new best friend and never say more than 15 words to them. Every Sunday morning from 9 a.m, the $10 charge includes a basic kite and some scissors for when the string inevitably gets knotted. So there we go. If you want to make some friends, but in a kind of low-key setting, try kite flying. Try kite flying in Prospect Park in Brooklyn. Let's head back to Maine. Lovely stuff. Supernational 8. Hi all, sorry I'm late. Had to have a lie down after the football excitement. I Could not blame you if I tried Super Nashwan 8. What a roller coaster. I mean, it was described earlier by our very own Monkey Pixie Funk as a humdinger. And I think you'd really have to go some to disagree with that. Wonderful. Wonderful. Very pleased to see you, Super Nashwan. What do we have? What do we have? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is going to be good.
I shall give you a task, it will not be that big an ask, but the possibilities of us are willing to impress. Please take a photo while at all, once all the options you've explored, or just use one you took before and win by Snapquest.
Snapquest. Hark! 'Tis time for a Snapquest. Ooh, the time of my show where I turn it over to your photo art inspired by a prompt. This time, the prompt, as we can see over here, was colour. And what's lovely is that, well, we'll get onto that. People went absolutely mad for it, so we've got quite a trove to get through today. Thrilling. I'm very, very excited by what we are going to see here. So let's just get in there. Let's just make a start. Yeah, okay. Number 1, Super Nashwan 8. Good job you did show up, Super Nashwan 8, because you're leading the charge here. Absolutely leading the charge by going in some lovely flower work, which in many ways you could decree is just nature showing off. I don't think it needs to be this bright. I don't think it needs to have all of this going on, this jazziness. It doesn't need it. But nature just says, oh, going over and above, am I? Oh, I'm so sorry. Classic Mother Nature. Also, we love the depth of field here. Look at these fellas up here in the background. Lovely. All in fuzziness there, out of focus, because we just want to go right in here. Kind of looks like to me, kind of looks like somebody sitting down with a big pair of red trousers on. Yeah? You get that kind of line down the front. Maybe kind of putting the hands up here. It's a beautiful flower. Absolutely flower. It maxed out my phone's macro capabilities. Oh, I mean, if you can't max out your phone's macro capabilities to complete a Snapquest, then my God, why do you even have macro capabilities on your phone? Absolutely beautiful. Now, oh, it's wonderful, isn't it, SJ Beck? Maple Panda giving it some love. Monkey Pixie Funk. Yeah, everybody's digging it. And we got Nana. Went with a similar theme. And when I say similar, I mean absolutely the same. Look at that. Look at the pinks here. Now this I thought was interesting for 2 reasons. Number 1. What were the balloons there? Is that another one of these things? Did you see the balloons, or am I going insane with the heat? What a world this is. Unbelievable. What I like about this is twofold. Obviously, yeah, you've taken a picture of a flower and it's beautiful, but Super Nashwan just did that and maxed out the macro capabilities on their phones. So what else can you show us? Number 1, look at all the greens in there. Nature showing off with the colours of the pinks, sure, but there's about 15 different greens in there. Nature again. Oh, sorry. Were you looking for just one green, were you? Put in a few different greens, did I? I'm so sorry. Classic nature. And the second thing that I like a lot about this is that, of course, the Nana Hobob, as we are aware, is an Oregonian. That's a place in America. The Snapquest was colour. Submitted this with absolutely no quibbling about the added U. Absolutely no. For an American, it's just COLOR. Us Brits, we're going to throw that U in there just to mix things up a little bit. And Nana could have made a little point about that. Hey, where's this extra thing coming? Oh, collar? What is that? What does that mean? Much like when on Netflix, when somebody in an English show says mum, and the subtitle says that it's mom. It's not mom. It's not mom. But the Americans need that extra little, need their hand held a little bit by that. And that's absolutely fine. Nana, going through it. Bro, lad, guy, the added U and the added hue. I mean, it's what you get for that. And this is, we're not even doing a quiz. We're not even doing a quiz. But you get some croc points for that. That's lovely, lovely work. That's lovely work. Well done, bro, lad, guy. Really enjoyed that. Lovely, lovely stuff. Nature makes wonderful flowers. Yeah, we all get that. What's the only type of flower that you can get that's even better than that? Man-made. Count and Shoot 222 throwing in some glass flowers. Some glass flowers, I believe. And feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, Count and Shoot 222, which is going to be difficult because you're not watching. I believe these are Dale Chihuly flowers. Dale Chihuly. And what I love about this is that we've got some lovely undulating forms. We've got a lot of layers to this. There's flowers on flowers on flowers. That's beautiful. We've got the light streaming through them from behind. That's beautiful. We've got a wonderful angle. Looks like it's up on the ceiling. That's beautiful. And if you know anything about Dale Chihuly, he wears an eye patch. He's done all this with one eye, guys. Done all this with one eye. Beautiful colours here. And what a thing that I only realised that I could do with this, I can zoom in. Oh, look at all those. I mean, this is, it's not necessarily the best because it does get a bit pixely. Wonderful stuff, though. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. There we go. There we go. Back to you. Here we go. Bro lad guy rocking in with some more art. The mix of hues, the sun's emphasis on the colours is overdue. Someone's looking for some more crop points, and you're not going to get it because I don't like fishing, but you're going the right way for it. Let's say that. Let's say that. What have we got next? Guys, everybody expects to find bright colours. Everybody expects to find bright colours when they're looking at flowers, yeah? It's kind of what flowers are all about. Where do you not necessarily expect to find such beautiful colours? The sky. This is from Sosaflow here. A little bit more muted. A little bit more muted, which in any other circumstance you say, I'm sorry, did you see them? That's colour, pal. That's colour. What's this? What's this? What that is a beautiful sky. You're not necessarily expecting the sky to give you this kind of stuff, so your expectations are lowered. It's about lowered expectations. All right. This is like when a child of under 10 offers to cook a meal for a parent, and the parent obviously loves that meal. Obviously, they love that meal because it's love shown in the form of food from the child. What the parent isn't necessarily expecting is for that meal to be fabulous tasting. Yeah? Sure, they're going to taste all the love, but they might also taste a little bit too much salt. Yeah? Maybe some dish soap from them washing their hands and not drying them off properly before they got stuck in with the thing. Maybe a little bit of that, whatever it might be. And so when that child does make a meal that is okay, the parent, hot dog. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. It's about lowered expectations. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. So thank you, Sosaflow. One from a stalwart of Snapquest, a frequent Snapquester, SJ Beck 72. SJ Beck 72. And what we've got here is we've got a little bit of context, and I love me a little bit of context. You know this. Love me a little bit of context. Here's the context here. Color is demonstrated by these tubes of paint, but the two tubes shown with question marks open up a debate. We're getting debates here. This is wonderful. And the fact that, again, there's a little bit of work gone into this. SJ Beck 72, notorious for crafting a photo. SJ Beck's not just kind of looking at the world and seeing what can I say. There's a bit of effort, yeah? Are black and white colours, or are they a lack of colour? Google will come up with theories from various sources. What do we say, guys? What do we say? Is black a color? Is white a color? Are they the absence of color? Are they just shades? These questions being asked makes this outstanding art from SJ Beck 72. Look at that. Look at that. Bro Lad Guy, it's about effort, not ability. If you think about effort, you can find something in nothing. In ability, you find nothing in nothing. You're making me think, Bro Lad Guy. And I love thinking. One of my absolute favorite things. It's free. This is wonderful stuff from SJ Beck 72. And one can only imagine V Powerful. Agreed, Monkey Pixie Funk. One can only imagine the masterpieces that SJ Beck will create with those paints. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, agreed, TB. Agreed. That is lovely, isn't it, Maple Panda? Absolutely lovely. Next up, we got Killer Kilch. This is a scoreboard from Climate Pledge Arena back in my old stomping grounds of Seattle. Let's have a little tour of the colors here. We've got some green down here with a banner hung from the ceiling to celebrate a previous player from the Seattle Storm. We've got a different set of colors up here from another banner from the Seattle Kraken, an ice hockey team. We've got the Pride logo here, which is kind of pretty much the key to the whole thing. That's every color, yeah? And we are on the final day of Pride Month, so a lovely little shout out to the queers there. We've got this, the lovely greens of the Climate Pledge Arena. We've got the different colors within the screens here. A dual screen situation as well. Lovely stuff. And then we've got the logos down here. There is a lot going on. Oh, who's over here? A little bit more color. The more you look at it, the more color you see. It's like a Where's Wally or Where's Waldo for you Americans. This is fabulous work. And it's enormous. Like, you just look at the scale of that. This is enormous. So thank you, Killer, for that. Thank you very much. Monkey Pixie Funk. It's got a series of albums, vinyl here, with a lovely array of colours. It's a rainbow. Much like the rainbow in the Pride logo here. But this isn't just a JPEG. This has been crafted, yeah. And this shows the importance of ordering in colours. Yeah, you can throw colours out everywhere. Yeah, that's great. Oh, here's a load of Sharpie pens. Oh, yeah, that's great. What MPF has done here is taken the time. Bosh, we're going the greens. We're going out yellows, browns, oranges, reds, pinks, purples, blues. Yeah? By ordering the colours, we give ourselves a sense of, it just makes sense. You feel more calm looking at these colours. This is looking at that. It says, yes, there is order in this world, and I'm a fan of it. There is order in this world, even through the medium of music, which can be a little bit. But this says no. A, B, C, D, E, F. Wonderful. Thank you, Maxi Pixie Funk. Beautiful stuff. Oh, Bro Lad Guy. White and black are both producers and comparisons. Fabulous. There is colour in colour, but colour ceases to exist both physically and figuratively without the lack of it. So in reality, shade cannot exist without colours, and colours without white and black. We're all a big happy family. Red, white, blue, black. Everybody's a fan. Everybody is connected. That's lovely stuff, Bro Lad Guy. Lovely stuff. Monkey Pixie Funk. These records represent many hundreds of pounds I should be saving for the kids' university education. Do you know what? I think the kids are going to thank you. Yeah? What more education can they... What life lessons can they not learn from this? Yeah? It's about dedication. It's about order, structure, and discipline. But there's also a little bit of fun to it, yeah? Because it's music. I think this is a university education for me. An education through vinyl. Sometimes it's great to create your own colours. Of course it is. But sometimes, if you're feeling a little bit lazy, you can just let somebody else create your colours. This is Gamer Hall. It's a lovely piece of what looks to be kind of acetate of some kind. A lovely bit of acetate. Oh, those colours are beautiful. Oh, it's lovely different colours. That's just silver. That's just grey and silver. That's monochrome. Yeah, that's monochrome. Where are the colours coming from? Light is making those colours. Yeah? Gamer Hall's not making those colours. Light is making those colours. I'm just going to put a piece of acetate down. Make your own colours. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff, Gamer Hall. Because sometimes, yes, effort is great. Effort, oh my God, everybody loves a bit of effort. Everybody loves a bit of effort. But by dropping in a lack of effort and still coming up with something beautiful, you have to ask the question, is there any point in it? Is there any point in that effort if you can make the same result with less effort? This is wonderful stuff. Burlap Guy with another treatise on this. This is lovely. There is disorder in order. Infinity can have a start and no end, which can disprove its starting at all. Infinity going on forever in both directions, both a monochromatic and colourful journey. Set it to music and get it to number one. Beautiful. But the winner of this round of Snapquest, and again, remember, with any, my lack of effort is always admirable. You've done it. You've done it. The lack of effort is really shining through there. Terrific. But the winner for me is TB Douglas. It's TB Douglas. There is a lot going on here. A lot going on here. Let's dive in. Let's dive in, shall we? We've got a lovely big shiny box up here. And it's got colours going all like wild colours. And this looks like it's in New York. And these big screens, honestly, the vibrancy of these colours, truly spectacular. We've got the H&M Tower is lit up for Pride Month. We've got a rainbow going on over here. We've got a very beautiful red and a blue over here. That's really nice. We've got the reds continuing down here. That might be for Target or something. I'm not sure. We've got the orange for Regal, which is a cinema chain in the US. We've got some reflections. Again, a little bit of that Gamer Hall stuff coming through. I'm not going to make my own colours. If there's colours over here, I'm just going to angle some glass. Yeah, get some more colours going on here. Beautiful blue. And now this is advertising the same thing as down here. We were the lucky ones. This is a World War II set drama about the plight of the Jews. And yes, it was a tough time. I don't think anybody's going to disagree with that. But was there no colour there? Was there no colour there at all? Jerry King's lovely flaxen hair, Logan Lerman's rosy cheeks, a striking red shade of lipstick, the green of Hulu. So just, again, there's more and more colour here every single time you look at it. It blossoms and it blooms and it's wonderful stuff. So TB, well done. Well done, you TB. I think is that croc points for TB? It might be croc points for TB. Fabulous work. Fabulous work. Obviously, in any competition vis-a-vis art, this isn't necessarily, better than any of the others. It was caprice and whimsy. It was a decision I made in the moment, which means that every single one of these is fabulous. So I'd like to say thank you, Snappers. Oh, let's zoom in a little bit on that. I'd like to say thank you, Slappers. Slappers? Snappers? You're not slappers. I don't know why I said that. I didn't even think that. Thank you, Snappers. Well done for completing your quest. And a round of applause for everybody, I believe. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. A celebration of colour. Oof. A fitting way to say farewell to Pride. Farewell to Pride Month. It is the final day of Pride Month today. Art, says Supernash18, and I could not agree more. Plus 30 quest points. Oh, taking it into a role-playing game type direction. I like that, ProLad guy. It's a lovely idea. What do we have next? Oh, guys, you toasted with me earlier. You all toasted with me earlier. You had a wonderful time toasting. Don't try and deny it, because I know that you did. But, of course, my Instagram followers suggested me many, many, many more things. If you are not already a follower of Notme on the socials, it's the only way to get involved with the toasting and with the upcoming positivity party. So if it's okay with you, I'd quite like to have a positivity party. Is that all right? Is that all right? Can we do that? Yeah? Yeah, is that all right? Yeah? Good. Let's do it. These are the things that my followers are feeling positive about this week. A sense of accomplishment. It's very general, but it's hard to deny. Spaghetti. One of the absolute thinnest ways to enjoy pasta. Beautiful stuff. Pixar films, with a special focus on Inside Out 2. A lot of people are enjoying it. It's certainly making a lot of money. Rewatching a mystery series that you loved and forgetting who did it. Oh, there's replay value to that. Beautiful. A long, indulgent, hot shower. Not so much in the summer, maybe, but in those winter months. Sign me up. Plans for the long weekend. Yeah, absolutely. Long weekend coming up in America. 4th of July weekend. Trader Joe's chocolate-covered pretzels. Beautiful. The hot new band, Rat Season. What a fabulous band they are. Very, very excited about them. Take Me Out by Franz Ferdinand. A great song. Cookies from Costco. Lovely. Looking through a photo album. Cutting up lettuce really thin. The smell of the cookie shop as you walk past. And a brand new notebook. Who could disagree with those? What beautiful positivity. What beautiful positivity. Thank you for indulging me with that. And thank you for suggesting such wonderful, joyous things. Do you know what? Do you want to have some statistics? I mean, that was largely due to 2 people going absolutely ham with multiple suggestions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people suggested some positive things there. 21 people saw that Instagram story. What happened to the rest of them? Why are they so afraid of their own joy? That's the question that I have. Why are they so afraid of their own joy? I don't get it. I don't understand it. But I will keep on asking. Because I think it's important to really query where our joy is coming from. Afraid of their own joy. Thank you, TB. Epname is still very much on the go. That's the first one we've had. Epname, afraid of their own joy. Delicious and delightful. I dropped a couple of lovely phrases in that Snapquest. Nobody picked up on it. That's fine. It's entirely up to you. Let's go with another segment.
When creativity's overflowing, it sometimes works hard without you knowing. So here's some memories that probably never happened.
Memories that probably never happened. It's not about Timothée Chalamet this week, guys. It's not about Timothée Chalamet. I'm not sure what that was doing there. It is not about Timothée Chalamet. Guys, my imaginosphere is so powerful it can create ideas and thoughts that are so full of life and detail that my poor old brain can't differentiate between conjurings and real memories. So I've got a lot of memories up here in my head of stories that, in all likelihood, probably never happened. And I would love to exorcise one of them today by telling you a story. It is Pride Month, as I say. It is the final Pride Month, final day of Pride Month, and so I thought I'd tell you a little Pride-related story, if that's okay. So I was playing croquet with my friend Jason Statham, and it was at the time late May. Okay, Jason asked me, "Have you got any big plans for the weekend, Notme?" And I know what you're thinking. Why is he asking about the weekend? Surely it's the weekend as they're playing croquet. Croquet is a Sunday sport. Well, no, this was a Tuesday. What can I say? Jason and I are rule breakers. Anyway, I said I was planning on heading to a pride parade in New York City, and Jason replied, "Do you know what? I've never been to a pride event." And I said, "Never?" And he said, "Never, not once." And I said, "Honestly, you really should." And that's for two reasons. Number one, pride events are a lot of fun if you're in a good mood. And number two, a handsome boy like Jason would be the belle of the ball at a pride event. They would be all over him. They would welcome him like Jesus to a Chick-fil-A. So I invite him along, and he agrees. "It will be a pleasure, Notme." Okay. He's really up for it, and that's great. So off we go. And we get there just in time for the parade, which is lovely. We find a spot where no one's standing. But the reason nobody's standing there is because there's a bloody great tree in the way. Oh, that's not great for me, and especially not great for Jason, because he isn't the tallest guy in the world. So I turn around to see if there's any better places to stand. But not finding any, I turn back. And what do you know? The tree is gone. The tree is gone, and I'm getting a great view of a very sassy looking drum line. I asked Jason, "What happened?" And he turned to me and said, "I beat it up. I beat up the tree. It's what I do. I'm Jason Statham. I'm the beat upper." Wonderful stuff. I'm certainly not complaining. We watched the parade and it's wonderful. And there's a lot of flesh on display, and I'm hoping that there's a lot of sun cream applied, because they do like to show off the flesh at a pride event. There's some very powerful makeup as well on faces, because it's super duper hot, but nothing's running. Once it finishes, we go to get some food at one of the beautiful food trucks there. But because everybody has dispersed after the parade, there is a massive queue for the German food truck. The Bratwurst was super duper popular that day. I don't enjoy queuing in the sun because of my paleness, but I wanted a banger, so I made my peace with it. I went into my bag to grab my wallet, and when I looked back, the queue was gone. "What happened to all those people, Jason?" I asked. He turned to me and said, "I beat it up. I beat up the queue. It's what I do. I'm Jason Statham. I'm the beat upper." Now, I certainly wasn't complaining, because I got a lovely mouthful of sausage. But we've seen the parade. We've had some delicious German food. We got our faces painted by a woman dressed as B. Arthur. And we had a little dance by an outdoor DJ who was dressed as Ariel from The Little Mermaid. He looked great. And we're heading home after a long and wonderful day of fun. When we turn the corner, that's where the story gets a little bit more serious. We find a drag queen who's getting some abuse from a group of losers. It was horrible. They could have been criticizing her because she was wearing untenably high heels that she could really barely walk in. She was tottering. Absolutely tottering. They could have been criticizing her for having her hair crafted into the shape of a swear word, which I just think is kind of in poor taste when anybody can see it. But no, just regular homophobic stuff. It's kind of depressing. Jason piped up, "I hope one day to live in a world where all the criticism people face is legitimate and based on choices that they've made." "Hear, hear, Jason," I said. I went into my pocket to grab my phone in order to shame the abusers by putting them on blast, but by the time I'd looked up, it was over. The losers were still there, but the drag queen was asking them directions to the subway, and the subway, honestly, wasn't far away, maybe a block away. Again, criticize her for a poor sense of direction, guys. She's giving you options here. And they were directing her pleasantly. It was all very cordial. I was confused. What gives? They're nice now? Jason looked at me. "I beat it up. I beat up homophobia. It's what I do. I'm Jason Statham. I'm the beat upper." And then he helped me, he paid for a cab home for me, which is lovely in a way, but also fair enough, because he made an absolute mint from the Expendables film, so he's definitely good for it. And that's the end of the story, although I will say probably that didn't happen because I remember us standing and watching the parade for a couple of hours. But in reality, Jason does get jumpy legs if he stands still for more than 20 minutes. So probably didn't happen, but still, thank you for letting me tell that story. I do appreciate it. It's given us some lovely ep name suggestions. Some wonderful ep name suggestions, yeah. I'm looking forward to people voting on them. And that was a memory that probably never happened. Let's head back to Maine. Oh, guys, time it is a rolling on. So do you mind if we just go to the final segment of the show already? Would you mind? Would you mind? You wouldn't mind, would you? No.
Art bet! To challenge yourself is artistic. Art bet! I'll give you options you can pick. Art bet! Take a guess, see if you won. Art bet! It's not for money, just for fun. Art bet!
Art bet indeed. It's your favourite and mine. Are my ears? Oh, is that bad? Is that too loud? Is it too loud? If so, that's good feedback. It was good for me. You just got a bit of earache, Maple Panda. Bit of earache from Maple Panda. I do apologise about that. Hopefully that clears itself up shortly. Music is always loud compared to your mic. Bit of a volume disparity between speech and the jingle. Okay. Well, that's good feedback, and I'll certainly update that. Quieter transitions. Lovely. It is Art Bet, guys. It is Art Bet. As you heard very loudly, the segment of the show that sees whether your artistic instincts can aid you in predicting things that haven't even happened yet. I present you an art challenge. You tell me what'll happen. It's not for money. It's just for fun. It is Art Bet. And for today's art challenge, an ad starting in 56. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think it's fine for the ad to be starting now. For today's art challenge, let's head over to Notme now for all of the details. Notme? Thanks, Notme. Today's art challenge is entitled Super Indefatigability, Brothers. Being a person with unemployment is very tricky because it's 2024. There's like billions of people on the planet, and I think there's maybe like 3,500 jobs. So it's like blah, 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 blah. Very, very tricky. Wasn't always like this. In the olden days, like 50s and 60s maybe, I'm not sure, the job application process was pretty much like this.
Hello, sir. I'd like a job, please, sir. I'm a fast learner. I don't drink more than twice a day, and I wear my socks pulled up real high.
Okay, what are your qualifications?
None.
And what's your experience?
None.
And where are you standing right now?
Why, right in front of you, sir.
Well, in that case, welcome aboard. We'll start you off as a junior on a salary that means if you want to afford a 3-bedroom house, you'll have to save up for 7 years.
Oh, boy. I can't wait to never learn how to do housework.
Very different these days. Basically, when you don't have a job, your job becomes applying for jobs, if that makes sense. You go on these websites and you just apply for stuff, just day after day, week after week, month after month. And if you think that your job is boring, and I've absolutely no reason to doubt that it is, believe me, it's not as boring as my job. I suppose what makes it worse is that my job isn't actually even a job because I don't get paid for it. So I guess technically it's an internship. But that's the game, you know? There's no shortcut to getting a job outside of personally knowing somebody who is actively hiring, which would actually speed this up a lot. And therefore, because of that, your most employable quality is not your typing speed, it's not your creative problem solving, it's not being able to mastermind a cross-promotional international marketing strategy with a special focus on social media and emerging markets. No. It is simply your endurance, your ability to stick it out. So what are my chances? How likely is it that I will land a job? How patient and determined can I be? I decided to test this out through the medium of video games. On my Ready Game Inspire streams, I have been playing Super Mario Maker 2, a video game that allows users to create their own Mario levels. Mostly I try to play easy ones in order to keep my self-esteem high. But one night, for this art challenge, I wanted to test my mettle by playing a difficult level. I asked my viewers, RGs, I was thinking, for the viewers of Ready Game Inspire, RGI, RGs. There's logic to it to submit some tricky levels that they had created, and one such RG, yeah, some days I like it better than others. RGs. Certainly not married to it. By the name of Scorchfire, submitted this Piranha Plant Speedrun, a level that had been attempted by 1,088 people in the past and completed by only 12. Yes, that was absolutely tricky enough. Show that I have the grit necessary to become a person with employment by completing a very tricky Mario level. That's my art challenge. Your art bet is very simply, how many attempts will I make? Back to you, not me. Interesting. So this is a video game-based challenge. Can you make your guesses yet? No, you can't make your guesses yet because you don't have all the information. Let's go some things to consider. Things to consider. Thing number one, I did not practice. Okay, so the first attempt that you see will be my first ever attempt. That's what we're dealing with here. Okay, so there's nothing here that you won't see. So I don't even know what the level is about at this stage in the narrative. Thing number two, I started playing the level at approximately 11:20 p.m., 80 minutes in. So I stream from 10 to midnight on Wednesday nights because that's supposedly, you're supposed to do it very late, which is, fair enough. But that does mean that I've been playing for an hour and 20 minutes already. And I've got about 20 minutes left of about 40 minutes left of the stream. So just to position it for you, okay? And the thing number three, the level has a 20-second time limit. So this isn't a big expansive level. This is the point of this level is, can you complete this? Can you get to the end of this level in 20 seconds? Okay, that's all we've got here. We've got 20 seconds to work with. Lovely work there, Maple Panda. Thank you so much. Ready Game Inspire. A little bit of cross promotion here. A little bit of cross promotion. So let's see what people have got. Let's see what we've got in terms of options. Okay, so option A is 1 to 20. Option B is 21 to 50. Option C is 51 to 100. Option D is 101 plus. And option E is DNF. There's no guarantees that I'm going to complete this, guys. Maybe I got too frustrated with it, which I can do. I'm not a perfect guy, okay? Sometimes I do get frustrated, and if I did get frustrated, maybe I just stopped playing and I didn't go through with the whole thing. Maybe that. And if you have any other questions about the situation, please do let me know. I would absolutely love to answer them for you. Monkey Pixie Funk going straight in with a C, 51 to 100. It's a good option. Gamer Hole going with a B, 21 to 50, thinking I'm going to get it done relatively early doors. Super Nash 18 going for a D. Wonderful. Monkey Pixie Funk, 3 turns takes 1 minute. I mean, that is if I get the whole 20 seconds. There's things that can kill me within the body of the level. So it's possible that I would not even have got to do the whole 20 seconds. So some of them are a couple of seconds if I'm dying quite early on. So it's a maximum of 20 seconds. Maple Panda going with A. I thank you very much for the confidence there, Maple Panda. That's lovely. Can I change to D? You absolutely can. Absolutely can. TV Douglas going for an E, thinking that I'm not going to finish it. That's fine. It's an option. I wouldn't have put the option on there if that was going to offend me. Certainly, That's fine. SJPEX72 going with a B. Going with a B. Now, interestingly, Bro Lad Guy has been watching my Ready Game Inspire streams, but was not watching on this stream. So Bro Lad Guy has no idea. Bro Lad Guy may have left. The only person who would potentially know, or would have an idea of how many attempts I would have made, is Captain Sheep 222, who I was prepared to silence. But thank goodness they're not watching. So I think that's everybody who's going to be making their guess. We've got a nice... So we've got one for everybody. We've got one for everybody, but two on D. So A is Maple Panda, B is Gamer Hole, C is Monkey Pixie Funk, D is Super Nash 18. Oh no, so nothing on C now. Nothing on C. Okay, so 2 for D, and then TB Douglas going with an E. There we go. Good luck, guys. God, good luck. Have fun. Over to you, Notme.
Thanks, Notme, and thank you to each and every one of you who has made your guesses. Will Notme complete this very tricky Mario level? And if he does, how many tries will it take him? Let's find out.
So I'm just running. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh.
Oh, no.
All right. Are you playing it like that, are you, Scorchfire? I could. You can see exercise in the way. No. Okay. That's just embarrassing. That's fine.
Oh, no.
No. Okay. So I have to go down. Spin on the plants. Okay. No. Bad workman blames his tools, you could say. Okay. So, I tried that before and it didn't work either. Oh, it's terrifically frustrating, isn't it? And you twist and you do a little twirly thing in the sky and you think, as soon as you've done it, you think, well, that's wrong. Why are you doing this to me, game? No, not comment. You don't want the comment that I would leave right now. Feels nice. No. Jeepers, Malia Obama on a terrible level. It's got to be tricky, but it's got to be good. And that is to your credit. Tyler Moore.
Oh no!
Try running down the steep hill. Running down it. Okay. Oh, mine lets you see the goal, but definitely doesn't let you taste it. Gosh. That's not the steep one. That's the steep one. And then that's... Oh, okay. Yeah. I think, yeah. Okay. Okay. Ah! No. I have a 0.1 clear rate level. Can you do me a favour, Scorchfire? Never give me the level code for that. Thanks so much. Appreciate that, pal. That'd be a real help to me. Just don't even let me see it. In 6 hours when I finish this. It was that flippy bum fludge thing. Mark Paul Gosselaar. I touched the pole, but only with my dead hands. No.
Oh no!
That could be good. Felt like the jumps were pretty good there.
Oh yeah! Mario time!
Dance with me, guys.
And there we go, 161 attempts, and at the end of it, triumph. So yeah, I am going to get a job. But when will that be? I suppose if we take the 161 attempts and convert that into days, 161 days, I lost my job April 1st. That would take us to the 9th of September. God, that seems like a long way away. All of July, all of August. But do you know what will happen at the end of it? Do you know what will happen at the 9th of September? Somebody's going to have a job. And do you know who that somebody will be? It's a me, not me.
There we go. It took him 40 minutes. 40 real-life minutes. But he managed to do it. So congratulations, a huge congratulations to Super Nash18 and Monkey Pixie Funk for picking up the W in that art bet. But I think we all had fun. We all learned a little something. And I think it made us all kind of want to watch Ready Game Inspire, right? Right? No? Let's get back to Maine. Guys, we're already past the hour. So very, very simply, we need to get on with... Ooh. Monkey Pixie Funk. What wonderful I mean, is that emoji work? Is that, I don't know what that is, but I'm a big fan of it. Look at that there. Look at that there. It's faces. We've got a poll to do, guys. We've got a poll to do. And I think it's a winner. I think it's a winner. We've got 5 absolutely outstanding options. Should this be episode 17, Afraid of Their Own Joy? Should this be episode 17, A Handsome Boy Like Jason? Should this be episode 17, I'm the Beat Upper? Should this be episode 17, A Mouthful of Sausage? Or should this be episode 17, Mark Paul Gosselaar? For those of you who are thinking, oh, I recognize that name, Mark Paul Gosselaar, but I'm not sure, can't remember who he was. He is, of course, Zach Morris from the long-running and fabulous TV show Saved by the Bell. But yeah, a huge thank you to everybody for watching today, for engaging, for getting involved with all of the for the Snapquest. Oh, Snapquest, yeah, need to add that in as well. Lovely stuff. About halfway through, we've got somebody in the... Nobody going for Mark Paul Gosselaar. That's a surprise to me. That's a surprise to me. Again, you guys continue to shock and surprise me, and I really do appreciate that. Lovely, lovely stuff. There will be no episode next week. No live-tainment next week. We've done 3, so we'll be coming back the week after with a quiz. And then, yeah, with a quiz. So we can all enjoy our very important weekends next weekend for your Americans. It's, of course, the weekend of Independence Day. So lots of mouthfuls of sausage, lots of fireworks, lots of drinking, lots of celebrating this fabulous country. And for Brits, it's Election Day, of course, on the 4th. So Tories, Labour, Lib Dems, Green Party. Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what's going to happen? But that is it, guys. That is it. Thank you so much for getting involved. That is episode 17 of Art Right Now, A Mouthful of Sausage. It is now in the books. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope that you feel like your spirit, your art, and your life is at a better place now than it was an hour ago. I can't wait to do it all again next time in 3 weeks. 3 weeks' time will be the next Art Right Now, and it's going to be absolutely fabulous. I can feel it already. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. And until next time, I want you to be creative. Have a good break, all of you, as well. Until next time.
Thank you for watching. You're glad and be great. Now if you want more art, you don't need to wait. We can art up whenever, there's no timetable. So create some stuff anytime you are able. A poem, a sculpture, a meme or a doodle. Try out them all, the whole kit and caboodle. But if you need help with the what and the how, I'll be back very soon with more Art Right Now.